In the past, I have subjected people to rating characters from strategy games that they have yet to play before. One, to test their assessment, and two, to get a good laugh and a good kick out of it. But now the tables have been turned on me. Someone from the Wargroove community has invited me to start rating characters from Wargroove, a game that I have never played before. This is a multi-part series, so feel free to keep up if you'd like to, and please enjoy the video.
Alright, moving on to the bandits, outlaws, again because I'm kind of limited on the faction, so... Here we have the bandits, starting with Wulfar, or as his disguise is called, Captain Moneybags.
I can imagine him with a Mr. Krabs voice.
Arr, mateys. Though he is Scottish, so...
Oh, Scottish, okay. Or it's based off Scottish, or that's his accent.
I believe that is his accent, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So anyways, his groove is tee off. He goes golfing in the middle of a fight. And unlike Merciful, this is not a joke groove. So what it does is, he golfs the units.
Sorry, you mentioned Merciful. Yeah, it looks like you're on the tier 2 there, buddy.
You golf the unit, either a total of 8 horizontal or 8 vertical. And where the unit lands, it does 50% groove damage to the units surrounding it, and it does 50% damage to the launch unit.
Ooh.
Also, if the unit lands on the terrain it can't be on, it instantly dies.
I think I saw that in the exam. Wait, golems can't be on mount?
Yes, they are heavy. They used to be infantry movement in Wargroove 1, but then that got nerfed to heavy because mountain golem was very difficult to kill.
I can imagine.
Yeah, medium tank on the mountain. Surely that can't go wrong, right?
Dude, I play Fire Emblem. Anything on the mountain is a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can also like kill infantry and stuff by hitting them into ocean tiles. Also, I'm honestly not sure if this is a bug or not, but wait. Oh wait, did they fix it? Never mind, they fixed it, I guess.
What did they do?
I think I found a bug earlier where you could launch something into the...
You can launch something off the map?
It looks like they fixed that bug, actually.
So you could just straight up exile units away?
Yes. That doesn't work anymore, apparently. Okay. Apparently that doesn't work. Thankfully they fixed that.
Was this being used? Were people just trying to exile?
No, I found this after the tournament, so that didn't... Nobody actually used it.
Okay, at least. I think some people would be mad about that.
Oh yeah. And Wulfar's tier 2. Oh, I forgot to say what the charge was. Hold on.
That's okay.
So let's see. It's medium on both grooves. Medium.
Okay. All right. And what's the range of 12? My goodness.
Oh yeah. On tier 2, it's a range of 12, which looks like this. Because it's 12 horizontal, and for some reason this gets cut off slightly. So it's only 9 like sideways.
Yeah, they just hate diagonals, what can I tell you?
Alright, so what this does is it causes the groove to bounce 2 times more. Each of the bounces doing 50% groove damage around them. So you can do something like that.
Oh.
And something notable, if a friendly unit is golfed, it still takes damage and it loses its turn, even if it's still at its turn up.
Huh. So it's basically like a blade dash from Yoda. Ish. You know what I mean? Blade dash ish.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Except for the unit itself.
Yeah, except for
launching
it.
Yeah. And do note that if you land on an invalid tile that would kill the unit, it both prematurely ends the tier 2 and does not deal shockwave damage. So you see how this spear was safe.
Oh, that's disgusting. Like, you ever find that opportunity, that's a huge swing in your favor. If you ever get that chance to do it with Wulfar. Yeah. Right.
Also, just a quick funny thing. You can kill your own unit with this.
Wulfar's the name, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, if you have a unit that's attacked and then it's like done the damage, then it's like it can do more. Like, like upon death, it has the ability to do something, which is, I don't know how often that's gonna happen, but it could happen. Who knows? So I think this is definitely gonna be changed a little bit when we get back to the tier list, because I keep imagining that, like, you know, if you're like going up against certain characters, you're just gonna like have to fill up every single spot. Like, you don't want any gaps in your army, but I feel like that might be difficult to achieve, and therefore I think that rating might change for some of my past characters, past ratings. So Wulfar, oh dear, where do I put Wulfar? You can, so I'm just gonna go under the presumption that there might be some gaps in an army. So Wulfar can definitely like create some kind of chain of attacks, and even if it like hits some back line, you can hit the front line and then you could kill it, and then some of the back lines kind of weaken, so they probably wouldn't do as much on the clapback the next turn. So oh man. If I was ordering my tier list, I think I would put Wulfar in like a high A tier.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now on to the twins, Errol and Orla. These
Nice.
are an interesting commander because they're the only commander that has 2 grooves at the exact same time.
Okay.
On their tier 1, either the twins can cast different grooves. Orla can cast Scorching Fire, which creates an emblem that does 20% damage to all units around it. This includes friendlies. Also, hilariously, this can also hit yourself with it.
Why would you do that? I can imagine the brother is just like, "What are you doing?"
I'm trying to keep us alive, Orla. Stop it.
It's not cold here.
Yeah. So I think this is actually hilarious. I think this is the only way that you could technically tie a game of Wargroove. Killing yourself and the enemy with Scorching Emblem at the same time.
Imagine you spend like an hour and a half on a game and you're about to win, but then there's one thing you miss and they're just like, the only person who's taking me out is myself.
Yeah. And then there's Errol's Groove Cooling Water, which does the opposite and heals everything in range for 20, including enemies.
I understand that like they just refresh the turn every time and they keep the charge. That's what this like this whole map is, but it's just hilarious that water does not do anything to the fire.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I guess this is because this is oh yeah, they don't cancel each other out. Actually, yeah, though.
How long do they stay?
They take 25 damage at the start of each of the twins' turns.
Okay, so just
notably something important. Every time it survives a turn, it will then deal its effect again.
Oh. Actually, no.
So if
Fire Emblem Lava Tiles do that too. So
yeah. So this is basically just transforms everything to Lava Tiles. If it dies to its decay of 25 a turn, it will not do that. Take up damage or healing.
So you can walk through the fire but not take damage, right? If you like stay on the
just ending your turn,
time. Okay, end of turn. Okay.
Also, this thing is super bulky. It takes 40% from all sources.
Well, I mean, you hit it 2 times and then it like dies then.
Yeah, I mean, compared to like other commander objects, this is the lowest damage that any of them takes.
Okay, does it if 2 enemies attack it on the next turn, will they take the damage and then the orb will go away, or
if it dies to the decay, it will not do the damage.
Okay, so it's like using up itself to try to do that damage. And that's the tier 1, right?
Yes. Tier 2, Cooling Flame. This combines the good of both tier 1s, so it will heal allies and damage enemies.
Oh, so it's almost like a black storm in in a tile. Okay.
Yeah, a local repeatable black storm.
I mean, we had Vesper with the local fog, and now we have the twins with the local black storm. Yeah. It's like let's just put a cloud in that specific spot, and that will be black storm for the rest of the map. Wow, I like these. I don't think they're S tier though, but I really, really like these.
Oh, I forgot to say their charge. Tier 1 is slow, and Tier 2 is fast.
Oh, oh wow, that.
So, yeah, it doesn't take much more to get to the Blackstorm variant.
It's a lot faster than what I thought. What's the range to cast them?
4. It's 4 tiles. This is so you don't get hit by your own Scorching Emblem.
Okay.
So you can...
so you can just, like, put it right in front and just...
Yeah. If it's, like, one of the beneficial emblems for yourself, you can place it on top of the twins, basically.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh, I like that a lot. I really do. They're flexible. They don't need to be in, like, immediate danger or close to danger to use it. That's a big diameter. That is huge. And, like, you could follow it up. You could like a really, and, like, when you cast it, they do the damage, right?
Yeah, it immediately does the tick of whatever effect.
Okay. Awesome. So you can either, like, have it, like, in a, like, can it heal enemies?
The Tier 1 will heal enemies.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be a little weird, a little awkward.
In Wargroove 1, these were 2 of the commanders introduced. The Outlaws are kind of designed as, like, at least to my understanding, they have some sort of weird downside. Like, Wulfar hurts his own units with the Golf, and, like, the twins will hit their own units with the bad stuff and the enemies with the good stuff sometimes.
It's probably representative of a playstyle, or that would be really hard to try to code or whatever. I don't know too much about Chucklefish, but oh man. Oh, you made a heart. I just realized. Turn it sideways, you made a heart. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put the twins in A tier, actually.
Also, quick animation.
Sure.
I just find it funny that Errol just has dynamite in his hat.
That's what. Spargate.
Totally safe.
Spargate.
Totally safe work
Spargate. Spargate.
Yeah.
You're telling me that these 2 kids, they can create fire and create water, but their method of attack is a stick of dynamite and a slingshot.
Yep. To be fair, Errol is the only one that's a mage. The boy, Errol's the only one that's a mage.
Then how the hell is Orla, like, casting fire?
Probably with Errol's help. That I actually don't understand. That one I personally understand.
Okay. Let's.
Also, by the way,
A tier.
Orla actually shoulder tackles the enemy on the counterattack. Yes, I'm gonna shoulder tackle this giant golem as a kid.
I mean, if he's doing damage, then he's doing damage. A tier. Yeah. Twins are A tier.
Yep. Alright.
This game's ridiculous.
Alright, anyways, on to one of the new commanders in Wargroove 1. Wargroove 2, I mean. Nadia. Captain Firebird.
I remember seeing her in, like, pictures and stuff.
Oh yeah, she was in a couple of the promotional art, because she is, like, one of the faces of Wargroove 2. Her groove fire dance.
Slow.
Slow. Has a range of 5 tiles, so decently big.
Okay. Oh.
It will randomly select 3 enemies within range and deal 50% groove damage to them.
Okay. I don't like that it's random, though.
Yeah. Her tier 2 is the... Hold on. Move around,
Don't mind me, don't mind me.
I forgot to put these further. Tier 2. Tier 2 does 75% groove damage and hits 5 enemies. It's also slow.
They're both slow. 75.
And,
is it random?
And, it is still random, yes. And
now no, not random damage, just random.
Random targeting.
I forgot they're different units. Okay,
yeah. And you can I mean, something about it is that you can kind of curate what's in range. So, for example, if I fire from here, there's only 5 golems in range.
Okay.
So I will always hit these 5.
What does she do to the tile underneath them?
So she's giving enemies the burn condition, I believe it is called.
Okay.
So basically, what will happen is they will take 10 damage every turn rotation, unless they use the Dow's action. Hold on, let me go over real quick. I should have probably put this in different components.
Yeah.
So they have 1 turn to put themselves out. Units can either douse themselves or an adjacent unit.
Oh, they can
to
move and
remove
douse.
fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens if they
so-
What happens if they move and they don't douse?
They will take 10 damage at the start of Nadia's
Okay.
turn.
Not that anyone wouldn't,
Oh.
but okay. So
Yeah,
she can select.
After,
Go ahead.
yeah, after this first tick, it will now. I should have not placed that many emblems down. All right. So, I think this works kind of weirdly. So, after Nadia ends her turn, they will also they will take damage at the start of the next turn as well. So normally they will take damage at the start of their turn, but for the first turn that they're on fire, they sort of have a brief grace period where they'll only take damage at the start of Nadia's next turn. So they have 1 turn to put out the fire, and then we'll start triggering at the start of each of their turns.
Okay. All right.
So it's slightly weird to explain that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Effectively, it's 10 every rotation, every turn rotation.
I don't like the randomness, but if there's like not that many enemies around it, then you could probably control it in a way. Yeah, so it's like you're gonna have to be on like a certain edge of an army in order to do that. The range is also really interesting. So yeah, 75. Is that what you said? 75 damage or?
Yeah, 75
Groove
on tier
damage.
2,
Groove damage. Okay. Groove damage.
50 on tier 1.
Okay. This is random. Oh dear. Ah, man, I think my brain is kind of fried right now. Sorry.
There's a lot of information.
Nadia fried my brain. She cast fire dance on my head.
Perfectly reasonable considering she has an actual flamethrower.
That's a flamethrower?
Yes.
That did damage.
Yeah.
And it doesn't it doesn't apply the burn, which would be broken,
Yeah.
but it's just logically hilarious.
Yeah.
So I think with her groove, let's see what I have here. I want to say she's it can be annoying, but annoying doesn't necessarily mean bad. It's like a mini AoE. I think for now I'll put her in B tier.